Hello YouTube, Signature King here, and I'm currently in what I call now the old office. Yes, it's strange to hear myself say that. I'm upgrading the office, and I'm very excited to show you what I've got. And it's weird to see this room empty. I can't imagine I was able to fit thousands of comic books in here within the file cabinets or on the walls, and posters and just all the stuff that was in here that I wanted to display somehow. I couldn't, but now I'm thankful that I have the opportunity. So just to give you kind of a layout, so from the doorway where the camera is to this back wall is roughly 16 to 18 feet ballpark, and width-wise it's not wide at all. I can easily touch wall to wall. So it was not a whole lot of space, but I'm thankful for the space that I had. I had this desk that I made, but it really was just a bunch of 2x4s and plywood stuck together. But it's incredibly sturdy because it's in the wall. As you can see, I have a few things left in here to move, but not much. But that's okay. I'm in a spot now in the new office that I'm comfortable to share with you. So if you want to see what the old office looked like, I want to put some kind of annotation up here somewhere, some link where you can check out the most recent room tour that I did while I was in this office. But yeah, I'm excited to show you the new office. So let's go out down the hall and into the basement of a basement, which is it's hard to explain. You just have to see it. But I have a significantly bigger room now for my comic books and whatnot, so I'm ready to share that with you. So let's check it out. And here it is, our new and improved comic book / home office / man cave, whatever we're calling it. As you can see, it's significantly larger. I haven't never measured the dimensions of the room. Maybe I should, but as you can see, it's quite an upgrade. So I've got all my file cabinets down here, all my comic books. Most of my comic books have been moved down here, but you're going to get a nice general idea of how it's going to look. And look, I have a window over here right against the wall. In fact, it's not just a window. It is a sliding glass door right into the backyard. So that's good. I've never had that before. That's pretty cool. Wild. I added, there used to be an ugly pillar here, so I put up some of that decorative peel and stick wallpaper to make it look cool. Same with the desk here and those pillars, but yeah, even the walls, I put up some peel and stick wallpaper just because I thought it looked cool. Maybe I'll change it later, but for now, I'm digging it. It looks really cool. I still got some painting to do, a little bit of drywall up and right above the camera and whatnot, but it's looking pretty cool. I'm digging it. So let's do a little bit of a deep dive into some cool stuff that I have, and I'm curious to get your guys' opinion. Let me know what you think. Is this an awesome upgrade? Give me a letter grade, A through F, A being the best. Let me know what you think this upgrade is, and how would you have done it differently? And if you have any tips to make it cool, even better. So let's take a look at some of this cool stuff, and I'll show you. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so obviously, here's the first file cabinet. This is the newest file cabinet, and I absolutely hate this one, but that's a whole nother video. But what goes in here usually is just some new releases, things that haven't quite found a home yet. But yeah, mostly new releases up here. And then the rest of the drawers, it's just silly stuff, like these giant comic books. I have no idea how to put those somewhere. And, I'm still waiting for maybe some new file cabinets, and I'll use this file cabinet for something else. But yeah, so that's this area. Over here we have our comic book press, and in here, we just have like comic book supplies, whatnot, bags, boards. We have a spare bedroom. There's 2 bedrooms here, one there. I don't use those. We just kind of use them as like a general purpose storage area. There's really nothing in there. Next file cabinet here. This is the original file cabinet. Actually, it is 2 stacked on top of each other. So the top drawer here is all the signatures, quite a few of those. And back issues going down to the rest. Pretty cool. And it goes like that. the whole way down. And the same thing, including the last one. Yeah, moving on this way, we have the largest and the coolest file cabinet, in my opinion. This one holds a lot of my collection just because of how gigantic it is. So, as you can see, I'm still doing a little bit of organizing. So this is what each drawer looks like. We have plywood on the bottom because it's a little uneven. So I thought this was a great way to even it out. And we have these comic book dividers here. So we have different rows. So each drawer can hold, 5 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And each row is a little bit more than a short box worth of books. So we're talking like 175. If I want to go a little bit more, it'd be a little tight. But obviously we didn't want to do that. So yeah, each drawer, like I said, each row is a short box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short boxes per drawer. This thing can hold quite a bit. There we go. It's a little heavy. So that's something. That's what it looks like generally when they're all full. Kind of awesome. I know I like it. Moving on here to our corner shelf. Nothing really to write home about. It's just a corner mounted shelf that does all the cool lighting. It changes all the colors when it wants to. There it is. When it wants to cooperate. So. Nothing exciting here. And here we move on to the highlight of the back wall, all the slabs. So we have 2 rows of slabs, several different types of lighting. The lighting does all the full colors of the rainbow, all that good stuff. So it really looks cool when you have all the lights going. Everything up here is obviously signed with a nice yellow label. I know I dig it. Took me forever to get this to work because I'm terrible at any form of construction. And I have a thin piece, you can kind of just barely see it, thin piece of, I forget what it was. It's for like hanging pictures and stuff. And those are mounted over here with screws just to ensure stability. Not that there was a stability problem, just preventing one. A lot of posters. Big collector of posters. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to display those, but yeah, they look good for now. Our cool free wooden spinner rack. Yeah, it does everything. Obviously spins. We go over here. Yeah, it's cool. Hey, not bad for free, right? I'll take it. Moving on to this shelf. This is another one that it's just a shelf really to hold stuff. It does, again, the full range of lights. So it's cool when you get all the lights moving together or the same color. Really brings the room together. I thought that was pretty wild. Immediately behind me, we have the desk and even more posters. So I couldn't really figure out what to do with them, so I just threw them up here. It looks pretty cool too. Yeah, so here's the desk. Here's where I film a lot of stuff. That's pretty cool, I guess. A lot of posters still. And then over here on this last little shelving area, I got my lanterns, some old video game statues. Obviously the fanboys or the Signature King stuff going on here. And, you know, here's what it looks like when I'm live or whatever, so you get this kind of view. Yeah, that's kind of it. Nothing really exciting, but here you have the full view. I know I'm pumped to have a lot more space, and this is all just temporary. So I do plan on obviously upgrading when I can, or have the opportunity to. I definitely will. I'm already eyeballing some more cabinets that are on the surplus page, so stay tuned for those. But other than that, that's it. I'm wrapping this thing up. Yeah, took me forever to get to this point, but I'm happy it's here. And I appreciate everyone who's checked me out today. What do you think? What do you think? I'm curious to get your guys' opinion. How would you have done this space differently? I'm always looking for ways to improve. So if you have any suggestions on how I can improve, definitely leave them in the comments. I'll take a look at them. I reply to all the comments. And who knows, maybe I'll steal your idea and we'll incorporate it somehow. But we're going to end things here. I appreciate everyone stopping by and checking out my new room tour. It was a lot of work, and I had a lot of fun doing it. But we will see you next time. Peace.